The river holds its breath, waiting for the crossing to begin. 10,000 stripes, one river, and no way back. Beneath the surface, patience has become a deadly weapon. One step forward could mean the last step ever taken. Evolution built this killer over 200 million brutal years. Once the first one jumps, there is no hesitation left. The strike is over before the zebra even understands it.
Survival turns a prey animal into a savage fighting machine. 4,000 pounds of jaw pressure ends the struggle instantly. The herd has no choice. Phase. Momentum becomes their only compass.
Youth offers no protection in this ancient, merciless theater. A mother's love becomes a weapon sharper than any fang. Sometimes, love is the only thing stronger than prehistoric killing instinct. Patience, for the crocodile, is not a virtue, Pote, it is biology. Standing still is also a choice, Told, and equally dangerous here.
Sometimes the predator simply lets you go, princess, for reasons unknown. A 2,000-pound animal becomes briefly, terrifyingly airborne for prey.
The death roll was perfected long before mammals ever existed here. They watch, and in watching, they carry something heavy forward. Calm water is the river's most sophisticated and deadly deception.
Even among killers, there exists a brutal and ancient hierarchy.
The spine strike is the most efficient ending nature ever designed.
Even the smallest creatures feel the river's violence in their bones. Even the greatest predator must yield to the river's true king. In golden light, even catastrophe looks heartbreakingly, terribly beautiful. The last one out carries the weight of all who didn't make it.
Darkness does not end the feast, Indid. It only changes who watches.
Dawn breaks on a river that holds all of its secrets quietly. Tomorrow brings a new herd to face the same ancient test. She has crossed before, and her scars taught her everything. Two species stare into each other across millions of years.
Survival is sometimes measured in fractions of a single second.
Sometimes the herd's sheer mass becomes the only real protection.
It fights for 4 minutes alone, because the alternative is unacceptable.
In the river's worst moment, something extraordinary and unexpected happens. They reach the bank together, and that changes everything we know. The hunter became the hunted in a fraction of a second. The satisfied predator is the crossing's only real moment of mercy. Age teaches the river's lessons better than any other school. It ascends the bank heavy with the river's bounty, perfectly satisfied. The river sleeps now, full of stories it will never tell anyone. Tomorrow it begins again, as it always has, as it always will. The parched earth demands a dangerous journey for the herd. Beneath the gentle surface, a cold-blooded killer lies waiting. One brave soul initiates the perilous crossing through dark waters. Chaos erupts as the entire herd commits to the river. The predator explodes from the depths with sudden, lethal intent. Powerful jaws lock onto the victim with bone-shattering force today. A desperate struggle for survival begins in the churning current. Nature's brutal reality unfolds in this violent, watery arena now. The remaining herd watches in silence from the muddy shore. The zebra fights back with every ounce of remaining strength. A fleeting moment of respite grants the zebra new hope. Adrenaline fuels a final, desperate dash toward the far bank. The safety of the muddy bank is finally within reach. Each frantic breath marks a victory against the dark abyss. The survivor stands tall, shaken but alive, atop the ridge. Silence returns to the river as the sun begins setting. The herd regroups, forever changed by this harrowing river crossing. Life continues unabated, even after such a brutal, bloody encounter. The ancient sentry remains, waiting for the next weary traveler. Deep scars tell the story of this narrow, miraculous escape.
Fear keeps the survivors on constant, high-alert guard duty today.
Signs of the violent collision linger on the muddy bank. Shadows grow long as the herd fades into the horizon. The scavengers wait patiently for the river to yield again. Even at night, the river guards its dark, deadly secrets. The survivor persists, finding strength in the cycle of life. A brief appearance reminds the wild of the hidden danger. Stability returns as the adrenaline finally fades from the body. The river masks its crimes with patient, flowing, muddy waters. Small lives continue, while the greater predators wait in shadows. Safety is found only in the numbers of the herd. The night air carries the distant call of new hunters. Glowing eyes watch from the darkness, hunting for the unwary. The eternal cycle of hunter and prey continues without end. Endurance is the only currency in this unforgiving, wild world. Patience is a weapon in the hand of the hunter. Movement below warns of the danger that still lurks nearby. Peace returns as the herd finds safety in the tall. The predator vanishes into the depths, hidden from our sight. Simple details define the beauty of this vast, untamed landscape. Wisdom is gained through the survival of these harrowing trials. A subtle wake shows the path of the hidden predator. The wild is alive with the sounds of enduring life. Resilience defines the spirit of those who survive this land. Time means nothing to the hunter in the dark water. Grace survives even in the heat of the lethal battle. This beautiful land is both a sanctuary and a grave. Their journey continues across the vast, rolling plains of Africa. True courage is tested in the face of certain death. A lonely call echoes through the vast, quiet evening air. Ancient hunters remain the kings of these dark river waters. Unbreakable spirits thrive even in the harshest of wild lands. Hidden power flows deep within the heart of the river. Peace is a rare gift in this wild, untamed world. Patience brings the hunter closer to its next inevitable meal. Caution is the key to surviving another day in nature. The wild reveals its profound beauty to those who watch. A silent guardian waits in the depths of the river. Strength defines the survivor in this land of constant peril. Wonder exists even in the most dangerous, deadly of places. Nature's balance is a miracle of life and death cycles. Nature's force is best seen in this deadly, ancient hunter. Twilight paints the river in shades of gold and fire. The endless horizon calls to those who seek new paths. Family bonds protect the herd from the many hidden threats. Predatory instinct rules the life of the river's silent king. Iconic beauty thrives in the heart of the wild savanna. Constant watchfulness protects the herd from the lurking, hidden danger. Masterful precision makes the hunter a true terror to behold. Long journeys are the price of survival in the wild. Challenging the river is a dance with the final reaper. Sanctuary is found in the stillness of the wild plains. Survival is a testament to the strength of the herd. Time has witnessed the hunter's reign over these deep waters. The spirit of the plains lives in the running zebra. The threshold of survival is marked by this river. Nature reveals its brutal efficiency in a single moment. Only the strongest will survive this perilous seasonal crossing. Ancient instincts dictate the outcome of this savage fight. The law of the wild is harsh and unforgiving. Predators here do not know the meaning of mercy. Silence returns to claim the banks of the river. Life in the wild remains a constant, dangerous game.
This crossing represents the ultimate test of pure survival.
Ambush is the preferred tactic of the River King. Every heartbeat increases the tension of the impending hunt. Speed and precision define the success of this predator. Desperation fuels the fight for one last breath. Mastery over the river brings absolute, deadly control here. Each generation learns to fear the hidden dark waters. Strength alone is not enough to win this battle. Secrets remain buried deep beneath the muddy river floor. There is no escape from the grip of death. Nature claims its due with cold, calculated force. Nightfall brings no peace to this dangerous, wild territory. A predator never truly sleeps while the hunt continues. Unity offers the only defense against such primal threats. Experience has forged this creature into a living weapon. Life thrives in the shadow of constant, looming danger. Wisdom is passed down through generations of constant fear. Patience is the ultimate virtue for a silent hunter. Even the strongest must respect the power of others. Numbers provide a shield against the hungry, waiting shadows. The peace is shattered by a sudden, violent strike. Self-preservation overrides the need to protect the fallen. The current aids the predator in its cold hunt. Competition for food makes the struggle even more intense. Every life here ends in the balance of nature. The journey continues despite the loss of many companions. Evolution perfected this hunter long before our own time.
The river flows, witnessing the endless cycle of life.
Beauty and terror coexist in this vast, wild land.
A well-earned rest after a successful, deadly day's work.
Nothing goes to waste in the wild African plains. Vigilance is the price paid for living another day. Survival instinct is the heartbeat of the African wild. Darkness provides cover for the ultimate riverine apex predator. Even in sleep, the herd remains alert and ready. Each morning promises both hope and fresh, hidden dangers. The river hides the threat beneath its quiet surface. Necessity forces them toward the jaws of the danger. Time has no meaning to the waiting river giant. Raw power dictates the outcome of this savage fight. The water conceals the end of the desperate struggle. Only the collective survival matters in the wild plains. Nature's beauty often masks a very brutal, deadly reality. A successful hunt ensures survival for another long cycle. They move forward, leaving the ghosts of yesterday behind. Evening brings a quiet end to the brutal day. Vigilance is the foundation of the apex predator's life. Life persists, despite the odds stacked against the herd.
Strengths. Wisdom is the key to surviving in the wild. A zebra herd finds a watering hole, but they approach with caution.
The hunter is always watching, always waiting for mistakes. Hunger and thirst drive them to face the danger. The crossing is a gamble with their very lives.
A sudden, violent attack triggers the herd's panic.
Strength and grit decide the winner of this fight. Every crossing takes a toll on the migrating herd. Adaptation is the secret to this predator's long success. Community provides strength in a very dangerous, wild world. The river is the lifeblood of the African wild. Night arrives to reset the cycle of the wild.
Power is measured by the ability to survive here. The crocodile is an Orinoco crocodile.
Resilience is the key to enduring the wild plains. Peace is fleeting in the heart of the wild. Ancient power persists in the modern, wild African river. The cycle repeats as the stars watch over us. Death is always present in the dark, still water. Life endures in the face of every single threat. Life and death are tied to the flowing river. Nature's drama unfolds with every new, bright morning dawn. The savanna holds its breath as the crossing begins now. Ancient hunters lie in wait beneath the surface of death. One wrong step will surely seal this zebra's final fate. They must cross or face starvation on the dry plains. The strike is fast, and the terror is truly absolute. Struggle is the only response to such lethal, sudden force. Two predators now claim their prize in the churning deep. Terror spreads through the herd as their brothers are lost. Nature's balance is written in blood and raw power today. The river eventually claims all who dare to cross here. One life ends so that others may eventually move forward. The cycle of life continues in this dangerous river home. The Great Migration reaches a point of absolute terror today. Instinct tells them that death waits beneath these calm waters. An ancient predator begins its lethal and patient silent stalk. The herd plunges into the river, risking everything to survive. Speed and hunger combine to create a perfect storm. A sudden, brutal explosion of violence shocks the entire herd. Struggle is the only path to stay alive today here. The death roll begins to pull the victim under deep. Survival of the group forces them to leave behind friends. The river swallows the tragedy deep into its dark belly.
Survivors gather on the shore, shaking off the deep trauma.
Order returns to the river until the next hungry shadow.
Constant vigilance is the only way to see tomorrow rise.